They let you put this here.
Hey, no one
guys. Look at fucking red flag. Start from the bottom. Now we're here. Let's go.
Let's do it.
As Scotty would say.
That's right.
Did you ask Erickson?
Actually relax.
Yes.
Relax.
Yeah.
This is where
You
it all.
guys are easy to talk.
This is
Yeah.
where it all went down. Look,
No.
dude, your milk is still on the wall.
Yeah.
Isn't it awesome?
Look
Yeah.
at that. There's,
I was slinging it.
you
Yeah.
were slinging it.
Hey, we were gonna pour this. We got this from a gas station. It's fully curdled, so
It's
nice.
don't
curdled.
touch it.
Don't
You'll
be
get
careful.
immediately sick.
Yeah, look at that.
Is it? Oh, it's very curvy.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Well, it's the gas station right out front. We're
So-
like, we were gonna cheer some milk at the end, but you know,
it was warm.
we'll have to do it all in post.
Yeah.
We decided to test your real love for milk.
Yeah.
It's-
Our this is Brian and Alex. Brian was very excited about your love of milk.
Were you? Do you like milk too? Oh, I have to. Like, there is only one choice when it comes to milk. The real stuff.
What are the options? It's whole milk.
It's
Cream?
skim. No, you get. No, I think
Is there-
they just do skim
Okay.
too, and
whole. Okay.
They haven't even heard of soy over here yet.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and oat milk.
We asked a
Well,
bunch of.
yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
the original tradition when Louis Meyer asked for milk, who
Yeah.
started this whole thing, he got buttermilk,
Right.
which sounds
Heavy,
terrible.
yeah.
but
you know,
nice.
like I like that in pancakes. but
yeah.
Not by itself.
Yeah. But it, probably nice and thick. Probably
Nice,
looks
yeah.
good for the pictures, but
must.
you'll be curdling by the time you leave the podium.
I didn't get that choice. Like the whole milk, I was like, that's a great beverage to have.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not the other one.
Yeah. What's up, Vankers? We are here with friend of the pod, Indy 500 winner, Josef Newgarden. How you doing, man?
I feel so relaxed. I love your furniture.
You know,
I said it when I came up, but we started from the bottom and now we're here.
we started from the bus and now we're on the podium.
Oh, we started from the bus. That's even better. There you go.
The Darth Vader bus.
Look at the ring.
Yeah, look
you
at that.
almost
Look
broke
at
my
this
hand
thing.
with that giant.
Look at that
It's an
thing.
aggressive ring.
Yeah.
That's an epic ring.
Yeah.
It's pretty big. They make little slim versions of these.
Right.
Like very classy.
Yeah.
Which I want to get.
Right.
I'm not rocking this every day.
Yeah,
They
no,
make a
that's
skim version of that ring.
Yes,
but
yeah,
you have
yeah. That's the whole milk, baby. That's straight from the cow.
Yeah.
So, first question.
Yeah.
So, Joseph, you got the Disney princess wife.
Yeah.
You got the sick house, perfect body, multiple championships. The only thing missing, it seems, was the Indy 500. Now you got that. What's the next mountain to climb? How do you stay motivated at this point?
I mean, it sounds silly, but the record here is 4.
Okay. Yes,
So-
let's go.
There we go.
I think if you start the journey, you're lucky enough to win one, then you've got to start aiming
There we go.
for records.
Yeah.
And so now we got to get to 4. We got to get to 4, and then maybe we'll talk about 5 after that. But
Yeah.
it would be amazing to join that elite group. I should probably take a moment just to soak this. It's so difficult to win this race. It took me 12 attempts.
Yeah.
So there's no guarantee you'll ever win it again.
Right.
But I think you got to aspire to stuff like that.
So how long do you smell the roses before you go into full psycho mode again?
I mean, I'm definitely taking this one in more than anywhere else. It's the first time you do it. I can't describe to you how amazing it was. I mean, if you've never seen the Indianapolis 500, it's one of those things you have to behold in person. You just have to see it. This place, this energy, it does not exist anywhere else in the world. So today has been more special than ever. Normally, I struggle with all this stuff, but I'm loving it. Like right now, I just feel grateful and happy for my team, and I'm loving this whole process.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the energy, this was our first Indy 5. We were like, now we're hooked.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
So what's the assessment? What do you think?
Oh no, it's like
This is the
unbelievable.
best day of my life.
No, it was like
It's pretty cool,
it's
right?
so sick.
Yeah.
I mean, even just the whole experience of the snake pit of it all.
Have you been there?
No, I know
DNF.
I think you need to go
go straight there.
I think Daly did that one year.
We were going to ask if is there which driver on the grid, if they DNF, would go to the snake pit, and Matt goes, he's just going to say Daly, dude.
I think he has, though. I think he's actually done that. I think his car caught on fire one year, and he's like, "I'm going to the snake pit."
Oh, that is kind of the move. No, it was unbelievable. The atmosphere of it, the kind of the thrill of it, and what a unbelievable race it was as well.
I mean, this place, it's like I feel like I'm in a Mad Max movie.
Yeah,
it's absolutely
it's
insane.
Coliseum. It's like
it's like Roman, man. It's got like old school human history type of vibes where you're like, yes, we will do greatness here today.
Well,
are you not entertained? Exactly. Like, get the swords.
Exactly.
Well, they say we've heard that people say that the track picks the winner.
Yeah.
You heard that? So, you've done this. This was your 12th attempt?
Correct.
What did you do differently? Did you go to the track? Did you bring some flowers, some chocolate, stand outside with the boombox?
I mean, I wish I had swooned her.
Yeah.
I don't know that I did. I didn't. I actually was more relaxed this year than any other year.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even look at video. You almost always are rewatching video, making sure you look, reviewing the tapes, making sure I'm prepared. I know the scenarios. This year, I was like, you know what? I've done this so many times. I feel like I know what the right process is. I feel like I know what I need to do in the race. I'm just gonna go out there and drive. Yeah. And I was really relaxed, and I think that did make a bit of a difference. This place is impossible to predict the scenarios and what's going. I mean, look at that. I didn't know there was going to be 3 red flags at the end of the race. They were all a little different.
Right.
So you just got to be really flexible and ready. And look, if it's your time and you're lucky enough to be in position, the only thing you got to be prepared for is to capitalize.
Yeah.
Right.
And yesterday, I was putting it all on the line.
Yeah.
I was either winning the race or I wasn't coming back.
Yeah. Right.
And it was going to be one of those two. And that's the mentality I carried.
Right. Well, at what points did you feel like? I mean, you starting in 17th. Like, did you go in? Like, what was your strategy going in? What were the moments where you felt like, oh, this is where this race happened for me? Like crawling through, making your way through the field. Like, are there specific moments in your mind where you're like, this was a game changer moment? This is obviously the red flags at the end, but
I think the beginning of the race was really uplifting. Like our first stint, the first 30 laps was one of our best stints of the race. I think we moved up to 9th from 17th.
Yeah,
just right off the start. And so immediately I'm like, okay, I know I've got a winning car underneath me.
Right.
And that's a real big game changer in the race when you immediately feel like you have a car capable of winning. That can set up the whole day. Obviously there was moments as you get through the middle and then the moments in the end. But for me, that beginning, when you feel that right away, it just helps your day. Wherever you are, whatever race it is, like that gives you confidence to capitalize on the moment, like I was talking about at the end.
Right. What was your mentality during the red flags? Like as you're sitting there, like you have all this downtime. We were up on the here, like okay, it's like oh, there's about 5 minutes left in this race. It wound up being like an hour plus. Like how do you stay focused? How do you not lose concentration? Like what's your mindset during that time?
It's really hard to not get emotional here. Especially for someone like myself, I've never won the race.
Yeah.
And you feel the pressure of needing to win it. And in that moment that you're in a position to maybe win the race.
Right.
And so you're trying to just stay focused on what you need to do. You're like, okay, we're gonna get restarted. We're gonna go back out, and I need to have a plan on what I'm gonna do on this restart. And you're just trying to suppress the emotion of seeing all the people. You're sitting in the car, and you're just fighting back the emotion that, okay, I know we can maybe win this thing, but I need to stay focused on what I'm actually going to do driving-wise.
Right.
All right, so then you won. Everyone was curious that we asked to, like if you have any questions for Josef, we got to know, how did you celebrate? Was it, did you go out with the boys or Frozen 2 with the family? Like, what was the...
what was last night's festivities?
It was, it was not crazy.
Okay.
But it wasn't low key. We were. We were at a club at the end of it.
Yeah.
Scotty Mack was there.
Okay.
Connor was there.
Nice. Yeah. Well,
there was a lot of people that were there actually. And then we only stayed about an hour at this establishment.
Right.
I was like, we were winding down. It was 1:30, and I'm like, I know I have to be up at like 7 a.m. I've got to get out of here. Right. But I did get to celebrate with the team for a long time, a couple hours. We had some dinner together. We got to kind of embrace together as a group, because for all of us, there was a lot of first-time winners on our car.
Yeah. And
it's special to feel like you're now in a club, of something great that you've been dreaming about.
Of course. So Ericsson was not there.
Ericsson didn't come. No, he was. He seeed upset.
Yeah, yeah, he seemed a little bit upset. I noticed something just in terms of the racecraft of it during that last restart when he went down. You didn't follow his.
Yeah.
So what was your thought behind not following the toe there?
I was kind of okay not getting him into turn one.
Yeah.
It was one lap to go. Right. I said, if a yellow comes out here, I will lose because we'll come around and there's no more laps to be run. You can't red flag it again. But I said if it stays green, I'd actually probably rather pass him on the back straight.
Right.
So I just I filed in. I was like, you go ahead. You go over there. I'm going to get my run.
Right.
And so I was just really planning on setting up the run out of 2. And obviously he did the dragon, and I had enough of a run that was good enough to clear him. And then I honestly thought in the back stretch once I passed him, I was like, oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Really?
But then I went through 3 and 4, and I was looking at my mirrors, and he had such a big run on me still.
Yeah.
And so I was like, man, he will get back by me before this line if I'm not careful. So I went as aggressive as I could off turn 4, just to make sure.
About to pit? It's like, it's not over.
The fake pit in.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Always keep him guessing.
Oh, fake him out. He's out of fuel. Nope. Not today.
Well, it was almost like we were talking about how it was almost like the track picks the driver, and it was almost like the track was like gonna pick Ericsson. It felt like, and then you were like,
not today.
Not today. It's like it's the rom-com. It's the Notebook. It's like, if you want to be with this guy, then great. Like, I've lost you 12 times. I think I can do it again if that's what you really wanted. What do you want?
That's
Indy
so
Motor Speedway.
True. Gosh, that's how I felt.
That's Ryan Gosling.
I was there to take the win. Yeah. Like we are gonna be together. Yeah. We need each other. Yeah. I know you don't think so.
It's not this guy.
I'm telling you, it's you and me. It's you and me, babe. Let's do it. Let's get married.
So you were obviously ecstatic, and you jumped into the crowd. Like, how quickly? I was like, holy shit, he's going into the crowd. Max Verstappen would never. Max Verstappen, antisocial gamer.
I don't know why that's funny, but that's really funny.
Would never,
but
dude.
I know you did it, but then I saw you were like turning around, and I was like, how quickly in your mind were you? You talked about this a little in the press conference, but was there a bit of Ron Burgundy, like, I immediately regret this decision?
Milk was a bad choice. I was in a crowd of emotion, and it was not a glass case. It was just a sea of people. I will be honest. I got to sort of the first layer of stadium seating. I really wanted to go to the top.
Yeah.
My mind immediately shifted to safety, and I was like, is it possible to get trampled in a crowd?
Right,
could they do that? Could I suffocate?
Yeah.
Like, maybe I'll die out here.
Yeah.
I
was like, I was going to go to the gift shop to get a souvenir, but I could just get a Josef Newgarden.
Someone was going to rip my helmet off. Like, I didn't know what was going to happen.
Right.
I do love that the most dangerous thing at this track for you yesterday was the crowd, and not the fact that you were driving a race car around the Indy.
Right.
You see what happens after like a guy hits like his 500th home run, or like, you know what I mean? You were a piece of memorabilia out there.
They could have just taken me. Like, I got him. I got the driver. No, I've been wanting to do that forever.
Yeah.
And I never did it at another race that we won because I wanted to do it here so badly.
Right.
And it was still super cool. I didn't get up quite as high in the stands as I wanted to, but I will cherish that moment forever.
And never do it again. Okay, speaking of celebration, though, we got to ask one more quick question about this. So Taylor Swift, you going to go to the concert?
We did go. Me and my wife went.
Okay.
You already went? Taylor?
Oh, yeah, we went. We went to T Swift in Nashville.
She's holding her heart.
What era
I spent way too much money on those tickets because I bought them the night before.
Not a prudent financial decision.
Normally very fiscally responsible, but with Taylor Swift does things to people.
Well, sometimes you got to treat yourself. That's in that bucket.
That's
treat yourself.
What Taylor era do you feel like you're in right now?
Love her, yeah. I'm definitely.
She answered for him.
Well, I was gonna say that. I love that album. It's a great album. They're all good.
Yeah, but you pissed Erickson off. There might be a few going. You don't think you're in a bit of a reputation era?
I could be. You're right. You
Look
know
what you made me do.
Yeah, but he's not very Kanye-esque. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna put him in that
He's
category.
The Swedish Kanye.
All right, so a couple of quick questions.
Yeah.
We've been asking every driver this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which IndyCar driver would you least like to date your sister?
Ferrucci.
Oh,
Least likely.
Yeah.
Least likely.
You don't want to date your sister,
yes,
right?
yes.
Definitely Ferrucci.
Yep. You know what? Good answer. We haven't gotten that one yet, and we would have to agree. If there was a IndyCar driver MMA octagon, who's winning it, and who are you beating in the final?
I'm going to tell you what. I think a sneaky pick is Will Power.
Yeah, some people have been saying
He's a crazy man.
Yeah, that's what we heard.
He's from Toowoomba in Australia,
Yeah.
real town.
Yeah.
Apparently they fight there all the time. That's what he told us.
Right.
And he wants to MMA fight. He wants to set up a ring in the driver's motorhome lot, which I think would be amazing.
Yeah.
We should do like a charity boxing event with all the drivers. How
That's what
incredible.
Colton said. Colton said you're big, but you're actually soft. That's what he said.
Yeah,
about
Colton
you.
was talking shit, dude.
Colton was
Colton talks a big game, but that's where he's good. He's smart. He gets very, he gets big people by his side.
Right.
Yeah.
He lures them in. He gets them on his side, and then they protect him.
Yeah.
Which is smart. That's a strategy.
Speaking of getting a crew together, if you were to do a heist, someone put a gun to your head,
Fast and the Furious
style, and you have to get together like a crew of drivers to do a bank job.
Who's your crew?
Oh man, I mean, probably we need at least 5. So I'll join there. Obviously, I'm team leader. I'm just going to give myself the position.
Of course. Malukas said he would be the assistant in his own crew.
Would he? Yeah. I'm bringing Scotty Mack,
Okay.
Herta.
Okay.
Who else? Probably Ray Hall, because he could fund a lot of it.
Okay.
And he could provide the vehicles.
Yep.
And then let's go with like who are we going to pick? What do you guys think? I mean, that's a good crew. I'd be happy with that.
That's a solid crew.
We need one more.
You need like a comic. Who's your comic relief guy?
Oh, we'll bring Daly.
There we go.
We'll bring Daly. Daly will keep it light.
Yeah, you got to keep it light. We do feel like you should be like in the Fast franchise.
But we see you as like you'd be a good like lawman.
Yeah. Like a guy like chasing
I
him
will
down.
stop at nothing to get you.
People think I'm like a Russian bad guy. You know?
No,
you're all American.
You're all American.
Dude.
You're all American.
No, someone who died in the thing, like you're his brother. That's what they always do.
Great.
And
you come in and you're just like,
and
you're kind of bring him in like Dom Toretto. Like you just gotta go get him.
But then you realize like, oh, they're not that bad, and then you join up with them.
Right.
That they're actually good.
I love that.
That's what always. I mean,
if I ever get asked to be in a movie, I want you guys to write my.
We're making the pitch. We're making the pitch right now.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah. Anything like. We're just going to give you the floor here. What do you want to get off your chest?
This is a bad place to take it. Look, when anybody ends interviews after all of this, and they go, "Is there anything you'd like to add?"
Is there anything you want to call?
I always say no, and then I just leave. I say no. You guys did amazing. Thank you, and then I walk away.
You guys did so good. A lot of our fan base, Formula One fans, right?
Yeah. Which is great. Love Formula One.
We love Formula One, but Monaco was yesterday. Indy 500 was yesterday. Monaco, there was maybe like 3 lead changes.
There was no lead changes.
There was like, people pitted at some point. People had to technically had to.
Yeah.
But it's like, I felt like yesterday was this brilliant case for why, not that you should abandon Formula One, but why Formula One fans should watch IndyCar. What did yesterday
my plea to people would be like, look, I love Formula One too.
Yeah.
Monaco is Monaco. Of course, you're not going to get a lot of passing there. It's more about the event, the prestige. If you like Formula One, I promise you, I guarantee you will love IndyCar.
Yeah.
And you can love both of them. And you're just going to get more.
Yeah.
You're going to have more content. You're going to have more shit to follow. There you go. I'm going to throw a cuss word out for everybody.
Hell yeah.
Reputation era.
Reputation going downhill.
You made me do.
Wins 1-500. Fired. No, you'll love it though. And I genuinely mean that. I'm not, just give it a chance. It's so cool. IndyCar is on like the cusp of such coolness. It really, really is. And I love Formula One. Keep watching it. Keep enjoying it. I watched the Monaco Grand Prix yesterday morning. That's what I do every 500 is watch Monaco.
Yeah.
But yeah, check IndyCar out. You will absolutely love what this racing product is.
So Josef Newgarden is saying you could be poly for F1 and
that's right. There's room in this poly motorsport relationship.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Be poly. Yeah. More love.
Thank you so much. And
Thank you.